People, wanna open your eyes. PNP people, open your eyes. And don't just bother run down party. Lego the dieted thing, that's why Jamaica not develop too much dieted. Lego the dieted and think of your country. Think of your youth, them and your grandpicnic, them future. That mean when them come up, them not have to run off and go foreign over Uncle Sam illegal and get abused. Then, them can get work in them country, see their art free up to fourth stage. And you get stipend for go art. You get stipend for go art. That means if you're not on a bus fare, you will get bus fare and lunch money. If you go learn a skill free. So all the youth them like garrison, pull on a gun. Pull on a gun and go get a skill. Art is there. Because enough for the PNP constituency them, you know. The MP them not tell the youth them that, you know. Them want the youth them tongue cruff and keep the youth them in a poverty and in a crime. On elevate on yourself, youth. Lift up on yourself now. Pull on the gun them and go look at skill. You know what life is there for living now. Life nice. Life is nice, brother. You don't want to have no baby mother, you don't want to marry to have kids, have no house. You don't want to bother the war thing. The youth them figure go get skill, brother, get trained. Right now the amount of work we are coming in our country and they want skill worker.
The interview with what's your name? For all angers.
You know say me not watch it this morning before me go work and I never done watch it.
No, me thought the one where she that interview Marquisha Golden the other day. When them say anytime them win, when film people them vote him in, them not gonna continue where the Labour government a do. Everybody see that interview there. So they know say this boy come up today and say a lie, them a tell upon him. Him never say nothing like that. If he win the election, them a continue.
Them a go do what people them vote him in for though.
He must say a lie, people. He must say a lie. Him never say that. And if him win, he must continue with the government a do.
Oh, but change him out now. I vote them a look, man. If Jamie and Crawford say him a go the bus system, them a go change up that. And then the next one come now and say him a go continue it. Julian.
Vote them a look, man. I hope them
see how they go with Andrew. The country swing to Andrew.
But the thing is, Quitty, Zane, I wonder if people will claim say them are dieted and them are run behind them, if them realize the heap a lie this a man and tell them, and each time him tell a lie him change him more. I wonder if them a see them something here.
But it look like him about 3 months or 4 months. I don't think a 1 month could have tell so much lie. I will if a month.
He rum talking gear. Him give them a bag of rum on stage.
A 5 months he have. Yeah man, 5 months he have, man. We know what on junkie run Jamaica.
See it, Mark Golden has labelled as nonsense suggestion that a People National Party administration would discontinue existing government program should it gain state power following the September 3rd national polls. That's absolutely nonsense, declared the PNP president, who is seeking to lead the party back to state power after 9 years of wilderness.
A third time, he said. Third time I do it.
No, but the thing is, when I try to say, Zane, them people are listening speech, listen all of them MP them speech them, Zane, and then them come back, everything what them say, them come back and rebut themselves, Zane. So I wonder if them people the way I say them loyal to them, they realize say be a lie them I tell them and them only I try to seek vote.
But them I believe the lie.
And that may I try to show you.
Them I believe the lie and them come now and change them out.
What I believe? The same man them tell you one lie.
If people them don't hear what them say already, so when them come and change them out, it not go work.
That means they can't take Andrew policy too.
Where I say
they want,
that means they want to run it from an Andrew policy, a good policy.
You know, say actually half of what you must say, our Andrew Oldness already do and implement and push out in a them thing.
Yeah.
Even this tax when him say about the hotel worker them and the tip tax and certain tax when him say go remove.
Yeah.
Andrew mentioned all of them things they already and have them in plans.
Long time.
Yeah.
Long time.
Yeah.
Definitely so.
And them have build house for people them we come from far can live on the compound where hotel them there.
Exactly.
Instead of a drive go home,
yes.
You have resident can stay.
Yes.
When you go on vacation, somebody else go live in another room there till you come back.
Yeah.
Then the 80,000 house the boss have a push out, man.
I'm saying right now the income tax are going down from 25% to 15. I'm going to drop it down to 15%.
It gone right down it gone.
It's a great thing.
Right down to zero.
One of the things we need to look at, this you mentioned it earlier about the 3.5 million. And
Yeah.
I want to illustrate how Andrew Holness have a deep understanding of the issues concerning Jamaica. He spoke about this. He said we have to be careful with the tax threshold. And let me tell you what it means. You can actually make the way it work, right? You can actually end up with a regressive tax system. What do I mean by a regressive tax system? You can end up with a system where the poor people are paying more tax than people with money.
Right.
Let me explain it.
Something like that, yeah.
So let me explain it. It's a little bit technical, but you have three types of taxes. You have your average tax rate, you have your effective tax rate, and you have your marginal tax rate. Your marginal tax rate is the rate you pay on the last dollar of income, right?
Yeah.
Your effective tax rate, your average is another easy one, where that's your total tax you pay divided by your income. That's your average tax rate.
Yeah.
But your effective tax rate, what you really end up paying in taxes, that is the issue that we have to be very careful of as a country. So let me tell you how that would happen now. In Jamaica, people pay consumption taxes, right? And these consumption taxes can end up being end up with you paying a higher amount of taxes because you're not just paying income, you're paying value added tax on GCT and so on. So how that would work is this: a poor man spend all of his income, let's say, on value added tax items for GCT and so on, right? Fine. The rich man don't spend all of his income on those things. The rich don't spend all of his income on those things. So because he doesn't spend all of his income on those things, he will end up with a lower tax rate than the poor man.
Right.
You see the point?
Yeah.
So this is what, and the reason why I highlight this point is to illustrate how Andrew Holness have a deep understanding of the issues. You understand the thing to heights. I'm gonna say, wow.
No, let me ask you something like how you understand him.
That.
The 3.5 million tax in the MC now. Who that would have benefit?
It would be poor people. It would be poor
Only
people.
the rich man.
Yeah, so let's say somebody who earns less than 3.5 million. The person earning less than 3.5 million, all of their income would not be subject to income tax. But this person would pay all of their taxes on consumption goods.
Yeah.
Right? It would be based on the value added consumption taxes.
Yeah.
But because the person earning, let's say somebody's earning $4 million, his average tax rate would only be based on 500,000, right? Divided by his 4 million, which is 12.5%. So try and understand what I'm saying. The rich man going to be paying 12.5% on him 4 million. That's all him paying because the rest of him income is not taxed, right? But the poor man now, because all of his money is spent on value-added tax items, he is going to end up paying a higher effective tax rate than a rich person. You see the point?
So a poor man would have paid 12.5% too? How much he would have paid?
Just remember,
Because
all of the poor
work
man
like
income.
1 million and then 1.2 and 1.4.
Right, okay, right.
How much they would have paid?
So the poor man is going to pay if his average income tax is zero because he's under 3.5%. Right? Income tax is zero. So his average tax is zero. But his effective tax rate is going to be based on the consumption tax that he pays. You understand?
Yeah.
I know it's a little technical, but you know, this is the point I'm trying to make is that the Prime Minister understand it.
Cost of corruption to Jamaica and the need for us to eradicate it from the system. What also appeals to me with is the fact that he was an investment banker. That tells me that with respect to balancing how we go about our daily in terms of supermarket, utility.
Bullshit you come here so with.
How are these about that tax, man?
Bullshit you come here so with.
My opinion to you is bullshit, and that's fine. But it is my opinion. It's just like yours. I could
Steven,
I can say it about yours.
Steven, my virgin.
Yeah, but I don't take disrespect, you know. I don't join it. I'm big man. You see, if you did it in front of me.
Steven, whoa. Calm down, man.
Make it talk classic.
No.
I didn't like my little one. Big man, you don't.
Calm down, man. Calm down. Steven, me say you try to sell Mark Golding. But
I don't try to sell it to nobody.
No, man. Yes, of course.
They buy him.
Yes. But other people,
I try to sell him to you.
May I ask you, Virgin? I don't know if first I ask you that question. What has
but let me tell you this.
Listen, hold on, Steven, man. We're not war, me and you not war. I'm sure about that.
No, but may I say, I'm come upon these things. I don't come up for disrespecting people. I don't like it.
Steven, my brother. One Jamaica.
I hear what you say.
I am saying to you, and I've said this to you before, what has Mark Golding, the MP for South St. Andrew, done? Or, in fact, better yet, what has Mark Golding, the former Justice Minister, done for you to say he merits to be the next Prime Minister?
All right. Let me say this. When I chose to vote for Andrew Holness, what did he do? Education was the way education is today. I voted for him because of what he said and what he promised. That's all. And it is the same for Mr. Golding for me.
So, in other words, you know nothing about Golding as an MP. You know nothing about Golding as a...
Of course I know about Mr. Golding.
May I ask you the question and you can't...
Just like, all right. When I look at... Let me say this in terms of MPs. When I look at other jurisdiction that I spend a lot of time in terms of...
Tell about Golding now, my friend. Why are you afraid to tell about Golding?
May I get to it? Which constituency except Andrew Holness constituency in Kingston 13 is a beacon? Which one? Point to the one other than his constituency.
You know, sir, brother. You know, sir, my general. I ask you to tell about South St. Andrew. Or we ask you to tell about the MP for South St. Andrew.
The reason why I can't judge Mark Golding harshly is because he receives $22 million, just like every other MP.
Man, no logic in your argument, man.
And him a talk about Andrew is corrupt. Him gone. I tell me about me make me confused, me forgot educate myself and go acquire some morals. I'm going to come for educate him about Mark Golding. But him run gone. This has him realize me I start talk, him run gone. And he don't know no, but his subcomrades there. When you start to tell them the truth and them can't angle the truth, them start to get personal. See, I ask him what him do as an MP and him can't answer. How many come now to educate him about Mark Golding? Because I'm going like him no know. Mark Golding deprived at least 25 residents in South St. Andrew from get a good, proper home because of partisan, dirty, nasty politics where him a play. Every MP get a minimum of 5 houses every financial year under the social housing program. Mark Golding, like many others MP, deprive at least 25 persons from getting one of those homes because that program was conceptualized by Andrew Holness, and them use dirty politics and don't recommend none of these houses to the people. Him know where I say, I come for educate him. Him run gone. Him a talk about Mark Golding was a banker. Mark Golding wasn't no banker. Mark Golding's already saw the company as a secretary. He wasn't a damn banker. I come for educate him. Mark Golding wasn't no banker. He just did it. I use them connection and I twist up Omar Davis' head. People will get them loan at 10% to that Monday and by them go to them bed and wake up Tuesday morning. The interest gone to 20%. By weekend it gone to 80%.
Where must say, we come for educate you, where you run gone, Stephen? Where you run gone? You come and tell about get educate yourself and have some moral. You don't have no morals, you don't know jack shit. And you come and talk. When you vote for Andrew never have nothing against him name, so you like how Andrew talk, so you got vote for him. This young man have a whole heap of shit against him name, a whole heap of thing where him do against him name. And you come and talk about, what do you, Stephen, you don't know jack shit. We come for educate you about Mark Golding. You run gone. And you come and talk about, you know, take disrespect, you will be disrespectful in the comments. And see him come up on the come and talk about people naive.
But you know,
who is you?
Godson.
Yes.
Funny thing about that brother there, you know. I know the first me ask him the question, you know. And if me go up on one live and somebody asks me that question, then I'm not supposed to go do my research about the person I want to support.
Damn right.
So when I go back on that live,
listen,
I'm supposed to can.
I don't know if you hear the other day, you know. Mark Golding said in an interview the other day, say, him not get for no whole heap of work in the constituency because him have to deal with the party and run the party. Me said, Jesus God, what wrong with that man here? Something wrong with that man here, you know. That man here sick, you know.
And the man got national.
Him say not get for do no work. And look how long him in the constituency before him even go for be the party leader.
Man a big old muck.
See something wrong with that man here, you know. The man come out again yesterday after the meeting and say, him never say, them are going dash on the program them. That is rubbish. And the man go on Dan Jackson Miller program and say him now continue not with them do because the people would have vote them in for do them one thing and not to continue with JLP and do. People them for talk about these things. And where you run down, Steve, come and educate you about Mark Golding now. Come and educate you, know? Yeah.
I tell Stephen
so Saturday night.
I tell him again, you know. I tell Stephen this already, I'll tell him again. Mark Golding's constituency of South St. Andrew was the most murderous, the most rape, all of the major crimes we can think about was the lead in South St. Andrew last year and continue.
For this year, who are lead? For this year, who are lead? Them in the top three. And them are lead same way. And them are lead same way. And them are lead same way.
I mean, never know so rape could have gone a Rima. Rape.
Exactly. Remember, and give back the constituency a place to it done, you know.
Good night. I don't know if them there's something go on in a ghetto.
So when it done take over a place and decide so then say Rusty daughter and say Rusty, then reach one age where then can get bossy now, you know, you have to send them come in. Rusty can't do nothing more than send them. Have to send them. So them the thing that we are talking.
Saturday night, Damian Crawford, like before Saturday night, said now support that bus, rural bus system there. My mash it up, done with it. And come Sunday, about 24 hours afterwards, Michael Phillips said, yeah, them support it, them like it, them are good. Hey, where Steve gone?
Michael Phillips never supported at first, you know, what make him talk about him and support it, you know?
Yeah.
You see it look dark for him down on Northwest.
Same so, Father Rusty, same so.
We match some story.
Come educate you.
Yo, them flip-flop a lot.
Flopping and flipping, brother.
Sitting there, you know. I hear what Mark Golding up on stage just say, boy, $2,500 I gotta give to taxi man. And then me hear Crawford come on one stage and say $2,500 I gotta give to the parents. And then he come Saturday and he must say, boy, them gonna implement one program where them gonna have coaster buses. 3 different sitting that in a people. What's next?
They must stumble over each other.
Can I tell you? I remember, you know, man, I say the video that you know when Damian Crawford that tell theme story. And Mark Golding turn up there and looking at a man mouth and I say, the clat him I say. Turn that we they agree to.
I see one video with Marky G attack. And Damian Bowling put your hand around him and hug him up. He fling off your hand off him and shoot him way.
I see that one, the man.
Jesus. As you talk about that Father Rusty and classic about video, I send one video to Philippian with Andrea. Him sit down beside Mark Golding. Mark Golding sit down beside she name Sutherland Duncan Sutherland. She name Patricia. Like a some constituency. The man a try give a reason for Finsack and how good Finsack was. The man go way back at it. I send it in a classic, but I go and send it. The man go way back. I said the problem start from in 88. Then Siago was problem. was in power. And we never have no US and the bank, IMF now look pan way, and then him come right down to the 90s. And Mark Golding sit down beside him and I listen and I dig him teeth, and I talk about FinSac was created to do this and do that. I say, Andre Arton, Peter Brett, I'm going to send you the video. I'm going to send it, and Mark Golding sit and dig up him teeth and talk about. That's why them can't release the report. And him come out, yeah, and him call Partisan was the great man, and him do this. I said, Jesus Christ, Andre want to drink too much rum and smoke too much weed.